Hello London folks, welcome and welcome back. I'm Pxy-VERSE and this is Live Forge. Yes, making some progress in mega project 3D animations series, something like that. And this is a stage of pre-production. Oh, I forgot the microphone. Sorry, gonna get headphone. Alright, otherwise you'll be getting double sounds. Sorry about the delay. Nearly half hours was compromised on a post, but now we got here. So last time I was replicating some aspects, the mesh topology of the universal sonic mount rig, a free rig setup you can find in the internet. And so as you can see, the mesh topology of the mouth, of the muzzle, the lips, it covers the position theoretically, right? In practice also this helps having the mouth. It's not still working totally here, I have some things to fix, but here you go. You see that I can push the mouth, the whole mouth, right, the lips, to some corner, and at the same time, it is possible to shape the mouth even if it is located on some more difficult, but here of course it's not perfect, you still need to make some adjustments. But thanks to this mesh topology, which is a factor required for that universal sonic mount rig setup to function well, right before my mesh topology was like that. So not even like that, there were some, yeah, so this circle, yeah, they have the mouth circle, then this circle is very common on even cartoon 3D characters, but then this is not good for this particular setup because the mouth needs to reach that far, right? And so these characters, cartoon characters, I can say that she has got a muzzle so which reminds this kind of furry Sonic character design, and even some Disney and animal anthropomorphic creatures, right? But if we check on anime style, manga anime style, they also sometimes have something like that. It's not very super common, but there are some styles that are more adapted to this. But I've seen also some interesting about anime modeling, right, for animation, then 3D animation. Then we have also some sort of mesh topology that might remember this, but usually the anime faces are very flat. I mean, not always, but usually, right, in 3D. So this is a bit more maybe it's a bit more difficult. It depends of the style, of course, but I've never seen those anime rigs with these particular large circular shapes for the mesh topology, but I've seen already quite wide, so it makes sense because that would allow the mouth, the lips to go like so. The reason I can do this is because the wave painting that some of these bones have, they're not bendy bones actually. I tried with bendy bones, but it wasn't working very well. So these regular bones allow me to get more angular, triangular shapes which are good for the expressions that I want. So the list of things that I have to fix here are huge, because the kind of expressions that I want are not totally, I'm not totally able to achieve them. And also I was struggling to get this thing, which is a possibility that is also a setup of the universal sonic mouth rig. I've made something slightly different here, I believe, because I have these bones here. Yeah, I'll have to reassess here what is happening, because I don't remember how I want these bones to follow that, and I don't remember how I did that, if that was just some parenting relation. Right now there is nothing, so these bones are not doing what they should be doing. These are like jawbone up, yeah, something like that. So the very regular stuff, right? So I need to, this happened because I changed some parenting here. So this bone now is carrying these two. Actually, this bone is being yeah, I'm not sure if this is the right solution, but what I did there is that this bone is stretching to this, and this is shrink wrapping to a structure there which is invisible. So that means that the entire bones of the mouth interior, the entire mouth interior is being squashed or stretched according to the position. So this helps in let's see if I can show. The problem is that I want this stretch and squash is not although it will help this, how to explain, because you see the rotation is not circular there. If I rotate here, this will never match the shape there of the muzzle, because it's not a very circular. So this angle of this rotation here, ignore the deforms, if I rotate this bone, this will never match the shape, the curvature that is required. So this is why I parent them to this bone, I think. Let's see. And that took me a lot of time to figure out how to integrate all those stuff. It's not perfect yet. And so, yes, mechanism arcades. No, this is the mechanism arcades, and these ones stretch and squash. And also, these are not deformed bones, but they have got deformation teeth. They have got these deformed bones, which are, yeah, parented to arcade up and to arcade down. So, and these are just some extras. The problem is that this uses to open the mouth, so I've unmade some parenting here, probably. So let's check. So this is parented to the head. All this, these main controllers for the lips, for the mouth, they are parented to the head. So this is probably incorrect. The reason they are moving here, however, is because of bone constraint. So the copy transform. So this is proportion. It's not proportional posing, but it's I'm still free to move it. Right. The mix here is allows me to still pose them, but they are not parented to something that is. And this is parented head too. Okay. All right, so let's start to see what I can do. Yes, so to start with, I'm gonna save this and gonna load a version, maybe here, maybe just before I've made this, and let's see what was the setup here, because I don't remember. You see this? So this is very useful. So I can open the mouth at the same time as the arcades, which is teeth, gums, and even tongue in the case of the... No, the tongue is... Oh, interesting. So maybe I should parent this thing to the... Yeah, so Okay, something to remember. This now this is the incomplete. No, the tongue is there. No, it is in. Yeah, it's sticking in place. Okay, so I need to parent the tongue. That will be good. So parent the tongue to this lower. Yeah, I don't see, but I have the tongue somewhere here. Yeah, so I'm not sure if that will work. I'll need to parent maybe all the controllers. I'm gonna check that. So already fixed. You'll be able to fix that already. Okay, let's see. So what's happening here? This one has the same control arcade down. Okay, so it's and it's parented to the head. Okay, and it is. So I just changed the target here. So no big deal then. All right, so let's go back there. Let's first get, okay, so let's change the target, then control up. Let's hope that will work, because I was playing with that and for some reason control up, and this control C. Let's try now. Nope, something is failing. Oh, of course, it is not. Parent, the parent is no more the same. I got it. So still not. I have some mechanism arcades there that is not strange. Where are those mechanism arcades now? Maybe this is an old. Yeah, this probably is old. I don't remember all these positions here. So all this is a bit destructured. Oh, these are bases. Mechanism arcades. Mechanism arcade up, arcade down, mechanism. Control up, control down. Okay, so let's see which are the. And all this parented to this. Okay, so in the end, this thing maybe I should parent to its dev head. Deformed tongue. Yeah, we have some very displaced things there. That'll take some time to fix. So yeah, I'll ignore this, but it's not that I want to don't want to address that now. What I want to address is, because those are just, I think it was the parenting relation, because there's crossed stuff right now, and so how is it possible that okay, mechanism arcades. Oh, I still had the mechanism arcade. This is parent to the head. And then local, oh, custom space. What's that for? Well, how did I come with that idea here? The head of this bone is there, so I don't understand my own rig here. Target local space, yes, and custom space. Oh, right, it moves as if it were that. Interesting, whichever its position is. Ah, that's interesting. So I was revising this content. So just discover apparently another way to rediscover, because I knew that. I think it's logical, but I haven't. Okay, so let's turn off the mirror modifier here for a moment, so that I can also for this object too, so that I can yeah, let's also, there's too much pollution here, let's hide a lot of stuff here, and yeah, I should have some custom shapes for this. This is too annoying, right, to have these bones like that. Let's try to do something real quick. So I got this, got on object mode. Let's save this. Let's add, I don't know, a mesh, then a cube, it's easier. Then I'm going to edit, move it up, the origin keeps there at the center. Then I'm going to, I don't know, this is just the, yeah, delete this face, just keep that face, rotate like that, let's move it up. How those, it could be a single line of, yeah, it can be a single, so I'm gonna position it exactly at the, I will delete this edge, just keep that, gonna move it forward, then let's make this into a mirrored mesh, subdivide, delete edge, then yeah, because the custom shapes can have mirror modifier, they still work, we don't have to apply. Alright, and here let's extrude maybe. yeah, I just try to mimic some anatomic shape of the top lip. This is just so that easier to recognize what shape is that. Let's move it back. This curve seems fine, but here let's change this. Apparently this got deformed, not in the good spot. Okay, this is very simple, but that maybe should work. I'll call this object a custom mouth top. Let's get this already to move here to org custom shapes. Then now it's hidden, but I can get this thing and let's see. Viewport display, mouth top. Where it is. Oh, it appears somewhere. It's very small now for some reason, but we can see it. It got displaced to somewhere. Doesn't look good. I have no idea why it is here. Maybe I need to place its origin. I don't remember what's the method for that. I have a few other custom shapes which I use this method that I'm talking about. So let's see. I think maybe so this is a custom shape, right? Torso, and it is here where it is now. Its origin is there, right? It has got a mirror modifier indeed. Oh, there's the clipping. All right, merge clipping. I think I forgot this for the other. So it was made exactly here, and this one clipping, yes. There, clipped. Now let's say maybe something about the object that needs to be applied. No. Let's go for the torso again. No, they are always like that. It's so much time just to draw a little thing. Yes, it's can be time consuming. And so here, what to do here? I need to get this thing to, let's get these things invisible. So in principle, you just have to go back to the bone there. Ah, it is here. Yeah, very in the front. For some reason it gets I have no idea why it keeps going forward. Let's invert this. No. I don't get it. Well, I can't accept this. It must be simpler than that. If you guys have any idea about that, then please tell me. I don't know. So let's see it again for other bone. For example, I have a... Okay, so I have the torso bone here. Torso custom thing. It is exactly there, right? I have created it here. It should be here. No need to apply stuff because it's all... Oh, keyframes. Maybe could be some mistake there. Alright, then let's see something else. Spine. No, spine is at the bottom. Let's look for this one. The hips is here. The origin is there. It has a mirror modifier and it is drawn there precisely. So why this one then as I get it here? Okay, got its modifier, got its apply all transforms, yes. Then as I go to the bone and I get visibility, viewport display, bone, and I reset all those things. I go to this, could be something about the object orientation. Okay, so it's not a keyframe thing. Alright, alright. Let's continue checking. Torso here. Where is the axis for the object? world space orientation for the axis. What about this? Also world space orientation. Z top. Z top. Looks like completely bugged to me because I see nothing different between, so why does it insist? Ah, maybe some parenting. No parent. Could be that the bone itself is... No, this is pose mode, it is stays here. Yeah, so I don't know guys, this is totally obscure. Extrapolates my my understanding at this point. Looks like a bug. So if I have to... Maybe if I just create a new bone and try to do that. Let's see. Ah, it has to do with the distance of the bone, of course, from the... No, because the case is similar. The torso bone was there, I created the thing where I wanted the shape for the bone. So here's the same idea. I had placed the mesh where I want it for this, like it's rotating and going there. So let's try with a random new bone here. So just add this viewport display on this mode. Let's get the custom as a name. My memory is bad right now. Sorry, folks. So what was that thing? Is the mouth? Yes. So as you can see, it gets real far in the front for no apparent reason. If I go check what is for the case of the torso bone, for example, torso, where is the control body? Yes, so like this bone, viewport display. Let's see if I had to do anything. Yeah, so this is something that I haven't checked. Ah, I had to make a fix here. No scale here, and if I didn't have this will be right there. So why this value arbitrary? This is not just arbitrary, this is the height. This is like 15, yes, like 1 meter and 5, but this is huge scale because of something I've heard about physics, cloud physics. Okay, so folks, that is correct. So I need to, apparently this has to be obtained. So this is not a bug, it's just how this needs to be set up. So it's a bit more annoying, but at least I finally found out. I needed to make a tutorial about this particular method, so to avoid this kind of issues. And yeah, for now let's do that. I'm not gonna organize this stuff right now. So the namings, so I just need to get back to the mouth. Yes, so I have this bone and it has got indeed this stuff. So this is the new bone that I've created, but I'm gonna just delete it. So this is certainly, I need to change its z-axis. Yes, so probably right now it will be about 15, so 10, 20 or 5, 10, let's see. Now this is rotation. Oh, it's not about rotation. It's yeah, negative 10, negative 16. That is too much, so got about there, and then here. And it looks inverted. Yeah, it looks tilted also, so let's, I think it's negative. Okay, so I'm gonna copy that. So first let's rotate. So it rotates as if it is parented, right? So let's try 90 degrees. Yeah, okay, and then so maybe this is not a good method after all. Oh, and then I need to Z down, no? Yeah, unfortunately this is, I think I should maybe give up on that method, because these settings are really annoying. So, but we got one, yes, one custom shape, which is not even that good. That color is not particularly fine right now. Let's try another controller, and it's of course disappearing in front of all the rest. So control lips. Well, oh, there it is. Let's move here. Good. And for the other ones, yes, for now I'm just gonna reuse this stuff. So make some adjustments. So we're just gonna use that, then Alt that, Didn't work. Okay, then now yes. Then for some reason, yes, they all have the apparently I need to copy that and apparently that didn't work very well. They are sort of disappeared, so let's just undo all that. Alright, so if I were to... Is there any operator that could... Yeah, I think there's some add-on that can fix those things, right? So, unfortunately, okay, so I got bored of that. This I'm gonna save, but I'm gonna pick the okay, but what about a different approach? What if I just pick the serious object and then I have it change its origin to its place, right? Let's say like that, origin, set origin to geometry. No, set origin to geometry. And so now the bone, of course, oh no, not geometry. Let's go back here, because there's a mirror modifier. So instead, the 3D cursor, right? Okay, so maybe that was just what was lacking. Set origin to 3D cursor. Now then I go here on edit mode for the armature, so I can select the bone and adjust its custom shape. Let's reset all this junk and going back on I'm gonna recall the target here, which is mouth top. Aha. For some reason it got inverted, but the reason this is happening is because of the fact that the mouth bone is also in a location that is not aligned with this. So what I can do is bones have a specific orientation to start with, which is different from the one of the object. So if I get them aligned, so maybe I would like this bone to be facing forward. Alt R, reset the, so let's make it like that. So it's sort of like tweak bones. Then pointing forward. So what I want is that my object there is Leo Bricks, hello, welcome Leo Bricks. I'm fine, I'm fine. What about you? So this is live streaming about rigging some character here. We're taking long project, right? You're new to here, right? At least to the chat. So I was struggling, highly struggling with custom shapes here, trying to make them into those widgets, right, in the right spot, and designing them on place. Yeah, so welcome. So this is a channel about usually 3D characters, cartoonish stuff, this stuff, right? And I do a lot of rigging content for Blender, right? And I'm also an animator, but right now I'm not able to animate too much because on one hand I'm not expert in 3D animation. It's something that I'm still learning, but I'm a former 2D animator, right? So what brings you here, Leo Bricks? Are you an artist? Do you use Blender? I assume you use Blender and create characters, maybe even rig, maybe even animate stuff. Cool, I wanted to do that, but it's so hard, so I have much respect. Oh, thank you. Do you mean doing the live stream or rigging characters or something like that? It takes a lot of time indeed. Yeah, this is a bit frustrating. When I went into trying to learn 3D, right? I started with modeling. I kept like 10 years just on hobby, right, doing very basic modeling. It took me more than 10 years to jump into rigging characters, but once I started rigging, I really found rigging very attractive. Just Blender in general. Oh, so perhaps you like doing renders and lot of modeling, sculpting, maybe even a generalist, something of that kind, so there are a lot of things that can be done in Blender. So this is extremely cool, right? Even grease pencil 2D drawing. I was messing with that recently. See if I can draw directly in Blender with grease pencil. Maybe like in Krita, right? Another open source software, but for 2D. And turns out, yes, Blender's grease pencil actually good too. So no, it was the answer to the. It was the answer to the old question. So I've got lost here in the sequencing of the conversation. Sorry. So I don't know which was the answer to which old question. But it's okay. It's okay. If you want to try to explain, feel free. But I just lost the coordinates here. So anyways, sorry about that. So here, today was a bit heavy day, and I'm still just warming up here in this. So I need here to get this custom shape to. With YouTube, it takes a while to load the message. So if you see that I send something, it takes a while. Oh, I see. Yes, there's some delay. Indeed, I always forget about that. So basically, rigging, yes, it takes so this, I'm rigging the mouth of this character. Let me show It's a no-C character, Dorothy. It's for sci-fi in principle, but still a lot of stuff to do. I have a list of tasks here, which is not a lot, but those are important topics. All this is about the mount rigging. I'm using a setup. Actually, I'm trying to implement a setup which is called, for 3D cartoon rigs, it's the Universal Sonic Mount Rig. Let's get the eyes to be visible and all that. Okay, and here, so this character here, and yeah, sci-fi is very interesting, right? So the Universal Sonic Mount Rig, what it allows to do is to push the mount like that, you see. So you can, here of course, because I was fixing those things, there are some things happening, and I have some bones which are let's say, what should be this, not these ones. Yeah, something is happening here. There is there's some bone that wasn't reset here. Show all. All bones resets. Okay, so something here broke, but only on pose mode. It's something about the, so it'll be hard to find. It might just be a... This is going crazy, right, with all those interests. Oh yeah, so actually I want to simplify, but as soon as start to try get this... because you use bone layers, right? There's an add-on that is called Bone Manager, but Blender has for armature, now they updated in Blender 4.0 or 4.1. They have bone collections, which are not collections here, they are bone collections. They go right here in the data properties of the armature object, and then you can organize the bones with this collection. But this is not very practical, so there's an add-on which is free, which is very old and very still up to date right now, Bone Manager actually, and this we can hide what we need, right? I want to simplify the rig, of course, because but it gets up to that point of getting so many complications, because it's very hard to get everything that we want. It's not about realism, but it's about the mechanisms that we need for 3D animation. And then you have clothes, then maybe you need to, and if you want good deforms, it's not, you need to solve some problems on in the joints. Many people use corrective shape keys method, which works well. Here it's not disjointed, so we need sometimes plenty of bones, extra bones, just to, and there are more bones that are more for the control rig. So you have like two big stuff in rigging. We could say we have the control rig, which is just for controlling for the 3D animator, right? The mechanism. So the animator may just look at those. Hold on, there I'm looking at the custom shapes here. Okay, so this is simple. So the control rig should be very clean, the basic one, right? So you can do a lot of stuff. And hold on. And there are certain things that are not easy to write away for the that we need to set up just for the control rig, and that can take a lot more bones to... So something, for example, here, you might have heard about F key, I key. You have two viewers, so maybe interact with that viewer, people watching. Oh, yeah, sure. I really love what you're doing. Please keep up the good work. I hope you get a lot of views on the stream. I'm going to leave, but I'll come back if I have time. Sure. Welcome. Thanks for watching, being around, sharing ideas. So feel free to come back. Yes, I'll continue here. So let's yes. See you soon. Bricks, Leo Bricks. All right. So. A lot of stuff here. Let's go back to this stuff here. That bone, yes. What happened there to the mouth? Maybe I should just be loading. There's just one bone that was messed up there. Control muzzle? No. Not these two, so it is a control lips. It's as if I deleted a bone. This is really terrible. I can just load the file, but I'm not satisfied with this solution. Maybe I have disabled something. Okay, let's try the hard way. What if I delete? Okay, so it's something about these bones here. Oh, there we go. These are instantaneously getting shrink wrapping to some Okay, so it was a shrink wrap. I don't know how it got mad like that. It was apparently working, but maybe I did some changes. Still something is messed up. Let's disable Oh yes, if this bone changes here, maybe some other bone is affected. Okay, really, this is a mess. Let's go back and Okay, here it didn't happen. Good, and I have this working. So, but the org, the custom shape, let's go back here. So here apparently let's get this vertex, right? Then object set origin to geometry. Now set her to 3D cursor. I can already hide this. Pose mode, where is that bone? Okay, then for some reason it's going there, of course, because I need to reset those things. Now it is there, but it is on a strange... Okay, it's rotated, so at least this is because of the objects. Yeah, because of the objects. Not use pencil. Because of the object orientation. So this is where things broke. So this I'm gonna... It was when I did that rotation, right? Ah, yes, indeed. Something that is... Some other bones suffer transforms. Yeah, notably all those bones. And so I need to change this. Maybe it's parenting, maybe it's... No, it can't be parenting, it must be transforms. So basically I have to... Let's take off all these for now, because I'm gonna... So now if I do that, no, still happens. What is affecting? Maybe these ones? Yeah, there we go. It's the muzzle bones. There we go. These ones. So this is parented to nothing. Let's parent this to arcade up. And it has child off, control mode. Why that? Okay, this also is... Let's parent this to same here, to arcade down. So good that I found those strange stuff. control. Okay, so these are moving this, but they should move the mouth. So I already know that. Okay, so now if I do that, this doesn't destroy the face. Yeah, apparently. So I'm going to save here. So I'm gonna finally be able to rework these bones. I hope the scale is not negative here. No, there's no scale, it's length. Alright. Alright, so which color would I give to that bone? I'm gonna see in a moment. Yeah, same color of these ones, fine. Then let's all align to this. I can give this same length and scale, yeah. So it'll be like that. 0.2. And also for the other things we can just go 0.008. Actually, select both with Alt, there we go, hold Alt for that. Okay, so there we go. And this, maybe let's just bring it up. That is fine. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so the custom shape, what more can I do here? Maybe so the orientation. Now these bones, Z up, Y forward. Okay, so let's get rotate. No, it's the object. Rotate 90 degrees. I don't see its axis. Well, oh, there it is. Too big. So this doesn't have bone roll. Should that be the case, then will be so much easier if I but then they will be facing inside the yeah, that would be annoying. But that will be more regular to the rig though. So yes, I can do that and maybe reduce their size here. So now they're aligned with workspace of Blender. So here I can maybe, yeah, so let's go like do all again. Yes, this is aligned with workspace. Then apply rotation. And so if that calculation is correct, if I just hide those things, yes, this is aligned finally. But hold on, let's get back to the object there. Maybe get something like that. Maybe another subdivision. Oh, no need. There go the subdivision. Okay, so I think that is the new way of doing this thing for me. Wait. Got this wrong. Can probably exaggerate this one. No, I see. This is why I wanted this another subdivision there. All right, so then now it's much simpler. If I want to get this object, I can go here and select this collection, then perhaps duplicate, no, not the armature, this, then duplicate, move down, then I can edit that, here will just be that should be fine. Well, maybe until the end. Let's make it yeah, here we can simplify. Let's dissolve vertex. Okay, that sounds cool. Then I can call it custom bot. Then I can probably, yeah, going here, let's maybe just there. For some reason it didn't. Oh yeah, of course, need to take this off. Then the object, this one, yeah, needs to, I can also reorganize this, set auto 3D cursor, that's nice. And now also get a duplicate of that, hide the armature for now. Here I don't want the mirror modifier, so for the sides I don't know if that will be good enough, but what I can do is perhaps get another subdivision here and do something. I've seen this somewhere. I think it's not, it's okay. And okay, so I'm gonna call this mount side. And then as I go, yes, also for the set origin to 3D cursor, there we go, save. Then I think we can hide all that. Let's replay the soundtrack. Find the armature again, then change. These colors are not working well. Let's do the outside, take this off, symmetrize, there we go. They don't do nothing because they are not yeah, this color is not helping, so let's change for this. Now with that fix, I just need to re-edit them later if I need to. Okay, so let's move on from this. Sorry, I'm really sorry about that. Terrible idea, but that thing was annoying me. At least now I have learned how to solve these problems. I need to regain control of the tweak lips. So these tweak bones, currently they are not deformed bones, and there are many things I wanted to do for the mouth. So I think I'm gonna reuse this. So I wanted to add more deformed bones for the lips. And so I'm gonna use this. And since I'm not using bendy bones anymore, so this one will be the central ones. These colors, of course, are... Let's align everything with... Yeah, so first let's change these colors here. Change this to deformed bone color. I don't want more tweaks for this. Then tweak lips, yes, this will align with this maybe. Not sure about these ones, but it will be good if they all bones get the same alignment, right? Even though, yeah, now I'm in doubt about this, but let's move this to some other color. Maybe that will confuse me because usually this was more important, so let's do that. No, there are still deformed bones, so this will go orange color, but this color confuses me, so instead I'll make this orange. I'll make wrongly painted this one, so this will become red. There we go. And so this will be the yes, we can do the same here, but I need to be aware of these positionings there. So I'm just gonna do that. I think that will be okay. So let's make some redistribution here. Why these bones will be required if I have this one? No, these ones I can... So they have some wave painting, right? So this will be annoying. So let's get... No, these are no deformed bones, so I can just delete them, right? Okay, so this is just an approximation. They don't need to match these positions. I mean, don't need to match exactly. Just get to have some organization. So we see that they are all parented to the def head. So let's make sure this is correct. As for this, not all are parented to the def head, so let's make some renaming here. So def lip up or top. Top is yeah, whatever, lip up. Well, I can do this simultaneously. Control F2, bones, find, tweak, change to def. Right 001, 002, 003, up 002. Okay, so that seems to be accurate. So these ones I can expand them. Let's make them, these ones also, let's give them all the same display size, 0.0 that. This will have this for the, I'll paint them in red, so no, it's corner. So this can be like 0.010, no, 0.008. Why I'm selecting .006, no, 3. Okay, this is good, and for the last remaining ones, 0.003. And for some reason some are getting, oh, this gets symmetrized, I guess. I don't like this thing, so although it's an automation that makes sense. Okay, so now that I have this wave painting, re-wave painting, but this will be time consuming. I shouldn't be doing this without the proper setup here, which is actually pretty simple. Yeah, let's do the proportional posing first. So basically it's that shrink wrap. I'm gonna Oh, I did it wrongly. uh, got mistaken. So this is the one that is getting this color and this. There we go. So I could destroy all these. Yeah, so let's do all this. Control C, delete all the bone constraints so I can restart this from scratch because it's really annoying. So first thing, Control T, I'm gonna get these ones to be, so the parent is the head, probably, yes, most certain, most likely I already did that. So I'm going to get this bone, copy transforms to this. So of course not in this way, so before original full, then target local space with owner and local space. Okay, so now it's not working, but what I found out, if I use this as custom space armature, well, and this, then I can have well, it suffers some displacement. Well, it is working except for this displacement. So this is not totally working. This happens because perhaps the orientation is not matching. So let's try, for example, what if I made this alignment here, which is very bad for my plans, but yeah. It displaces. Oh, now it's not displacing. It's just because okay, another possibility, maybe pose space, no. Local space doesn't work, local space with owner orientation, no. And I think I've just disrupted the rig here. Actually, I don't remember that, so I have to check. Must be careful about those. Yeah, I had. So yeah, so custom space can sort of fix, but at the cost of some unwilling displacement. No, no displacement. And it rotates. Interesting. So the only problem is that, of course, I had to change its orientation, which is bad. Aha, this time no. Alright, so that is the solution. Here I'm not sure if that will make any difference. Yes, it is better that it follows this bone. Yeah, so now it is sort of aligned like this one for this particular bone constraint. So that's why it works in syntony. So that's very good. So I'm gonna just Alt C here, except that I'm gonna change the target, and now this will do the same but moving down. The reason why the mouth is not following is because these are the deformed bones. So instead of parenting, I'm gonna make a, now I don't need to be looking at these bones, so just this one. So now I'm gonna make a rain of these copy transforms, local space, but here with local orientation. So this has no wave paint yet. Yeah, I'm gonna adjust that. And so this will do the same here. I'm gonna just, for all of these, maybe not this one, but copy all this, except that I'm gonna change here the proportion, and for these ones I'm gonna do that. So yeah, proportional posing, good. And so here now I'm gonna copy here, but change the target. Oops, did it wrong. But change the target. This is 100, then we'll, yeah, I can actually do the following. Yeah, let's do that, 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 and that, except that for all these we'll all be getting this one's target. And so, no, it didn't work. Alt fine. And then I also need the so these ones, let's Control Shift, yeah, just let's copy that thing. except that we're going to change here the influence to something bigger, and let's get this target here. I can also push this, so in this case I'm gonna do a Control C, selected, copy transforms, but we're gonna do this on a varied influence, and yeah, should I do this for those two? I'm not sure. Then we can of course make them relate to each other. We can stack those things as much as we want, but this is not okay. So let's do Control C here, except that for these ones we are going to reduce even. Yes. So these transforms would make these rotations more in sync, and we can still pose them individually. So that should be nice. Yeah, some time to make some symmetrization. I don't know why it didn't work. Oh, I need only to take this side, maybe. Yeah. These ones weren't. I've disrupted their bone constraints, sadly. Okay, so let's just do this, this, and this. Shift Alt C, and then get to maximum, delete this one, get to maximum, delete this one. I could change the name of the and change the target. And then symmetrize. Yes. So that is arguable. Should I also wave paint this, not wave paint, but allow this to be pushed by that one for some automation? Not sure. Okay, so this is an improvement, but not enough. I need now finally, let's go for the wave painting, which will be a little annoying. So let's get first the turn off the mirror modifier here. Let's lock some muzzle selection here. Yeah, like yeah, can do that. Let's see. I can call it mouth hide. Yeah, just for now. Hide one mouth region. Muzzle region, I don't know, yeah. sort by name, so this is just for a mask selection. So I'm gonna yeah, the lips will be annoying, so why am I looking at here? Okay. If I do this, of course, that will be simpler. Stretch those faces, those mesh rate. Alright, let's wave paint. So yeah, the lips will be very hard to wave paint in this. It's a more delicate part, so I shouldn't do that together, but because I'm sort of reworking all that, okay, I think it's what I need to do here. Yeah, so this will not be perfect in the beginning, but at least I'm gonna spread some waves there, here and there, so there'll be more power in those bones for this whole rig. So okay, then this one I can probably take off some no, it's what I want here is just reduce the influence from the center, but still augment this part here. Should be very simple. Can also smooth this out. So here, yes, I think more waves here. Let's use the mix. It grants more control for more logical redistributions. Yeah, this is very annoying. This is why doing the lips, I should do them as something I'll address them later as a separate piece. Like just, but if I don't have a good plan now, this will be more annoying to set up. So this is oh, I totally forgot about I'm missing some bones here. No, these go together, I see. Yeah. Maybe I should ignore the lips for region for now. Just for these ones, I'm just gonna... I have a selection for the lips. It's... yeah. Sort by name. Where is the lips? There we go. Then even lip top. Yeah, I can start with that one, for example. So this is the def lip up. So I can just, for example, Control X everything here and do that, and then here for the mix, let's get something like that. And that could be enough for the top lip. Then second, this one, Control X on max. Then here I can take off here, and here can have a little more, and the maximum there, right? But here can, yeah, but now my vertex group, this selection is not good anymore, so I need another lip top, which doesn't exist anymore, so I have to I have the top side, alright. Okay, not too bad, so I can use this. For this bone, so I can, yeah, wave paint that and blur that other part. Then for this one, take everything off, I guess. Yeah, because I'm gonna remake. This doesn't have much anyways, so that's fine. So let's rework on this one. Yeah, this is good waves for it here, and can have some influence there, I think. And this is where maybe I can augment its influence over here and something like that. Yeah. Alright, then this top here. Yeah, I want strong waves here, especially here, and that should be fine. Then this one, okay, this part. So I've made a pre-saved selections just for this area. It's still not that good, but it helps. So I'm gonna get here this bone. I'm gonna Control X on 0 here. No, let's not use that. Let's just continue with this mixing, taking of major waves like that. And then yeah, and then blurring, and where it needs more waves, this will be this corner here, and maybe here too. And from that, just blur these things. Okay, this sounds okay. Then this one, yeah, this one. Should be for this area. Okay, what I can do is pick this 0, 0, 1 and change this for 0, 0, 1. Yeah. So now this one has got this. Ah, this is not a deformed bone. Turn to deform bone. Turn to deform bone. These are deformed bones, these are not. All these are. Okay, so, and this is not good. So let's go back there. So for this one. Invert. Here's some massive waves. And a few waves here. And blur. And blur more here. That is it. So then finally this one, I start blurring this. And this, then go back on edit mode. Let's change this selection to lip bot, I think. Yeah, this one. All right. Save. Did I fix this one already? No, this one wasn't fixed, so it's nearly correct. So max waves here. Invert. Let's try to push a little more waves here. Yeah, there's extrapolate a little bit. That will be okay. We want that anyways in the end. I'm just isolating the mesh of the lips because it's much more annoying to do it. And of course here invert. Here I don't want this, so I'm gonna do something like that. And perhaps blur here very slightly. Good. Now this is fine. And the last one, still name tweak. Okay, I'm gonna change this in a moment. This one is mostly correct, so no need much change here. Just making sure it's maximum waves on this center. That should do. So now let's get back and change the name of the bone. So this is control melt. This is, instead of tweak, deform. This is deform. This is, all this should be correct except for, yeah, this also. Alright, so with this set, the the mouth, well, the lips were, we have an extra bone for the lips, which should be nice. I'm not sure if that will be enough. We can make some rotations so that we can, so why have one up and down? Well, maybe to try to attempt some special expressions. There's something about the lips that they don't form well on certain, let's get also the, but this start to get funny. Let's get the other side, of course, the mirror modifier. Yeah, so it's difficult to make the expressions on exaggerated pose the way I'm doing here, but we see that we are retaining some structure. Of course, one thing that is making this more difficult is because these bones, they don't have the shrink wrap bone constraint. Also the wave painting, yeah. So there are more things to fix here. Let's get the lip smash. Let's wave paint again this on an inverted area. Let's see, now it will be much simpler, right? So now I just focus on just focus on this mesh and looks like that could have more waves here, right? So let's try to extrapolate those things, right? So and see top. Okay, so this is for the top. Here though I think I've exaggerated a little for on this side. I'll blur all this later, but just so yeah, so I'm doing a lot of stuff here because I want to see the impact. And the last one. Yes, now blurring all that. Yeah, so certainly the blur is very bad for smoothing this way, so it will be hard to find all the appropriated Wait, what happened to this? Suddenly forgot. No waves in the... Oh, the wrong selection. Just delete. Alright. So I was just cleaning up this. And lastly, okay, so wave painting can be terrorizing. Something is messing the Oh, the proportional posing is not helping for them on the direction. Okay, so this issue here, something about wave painting probably, but also it's time for getting the shrink wrap thing, because I've deleted that. Let's add it. Shrink wrap to, yes, now the problem is that I cannot shrink wrap this properly, so I need to get this mesh here maybe. Yeah, this is a good. Oh yeah, this is a new message. Sorry, I didn't see. I think you have to view, so maybe. Yeah, you are back. Sorry, I wasn't. The chat didn't help. So no, it's okay. Why is everyone ignoring you? I really think it's amazing what you're doing, and keep it up if you enjoyed. Yes, it's just take a lot of time, right? That's fine. I'm doing this as a personal challenge, this live streaming, right? It's more to show that it is possible to keep working on one individual can keep working on this kind of crazy stuff. And of course I want to do more interesting live streaming overall, but this is part of a personal developmental project for myself. It's like doing this on live stream, like a minimum of 15 minutes per day, progress in this rigging and other stuff related to this project. Doing this on live stream is like how do you say in English? It's the accountability. So it's like, so it's something that motivates me to keep doing this because I need to be online. But it can be extremely boring, right? Good thing is the action of doing, right, yourself, right? So this is, but sure, it's good to see what other people do sometimes, just to get inspiration, knowing certain, learning new tricks, right? So let's see here. Yeah, the shrink wrapping thing. So the universal sonic mouth rig setup, which you can find free on the internet if you're looking for something very interesting for cartoony mouth rig. Universal sonic mouth rig. So I need this muzzle shape without the mouth. So I'm gonna, since I've reshaped this mesh topology, I've remade this mesh topology here, I'm gonna reuse this stuff. I will shift D that, P, separate selection. Now that I have this, I'm going to merge it on another mesh that I've got for the mouth, the first one here. I'm gonna select that. No, I need to enable that. So yeah, it's crazy here, but this is the old one. I'm gonna pick the new one, Control Shift click the new one, the old one, and then join the new one being the active element. It will, no mesh data to joint. Okay, so here I think it's Control click just. Yeah, it is selected here, and this is the active, so join. Now these two objects, they are joined here. So this is another one that I'm not sure I'm gonna need. It will depend on the how this thing ends up to be. So this first one, I'm gonna delete all that. So I've ended up with only this one. To simplify this, this mesh is shrink wrapping muzzle. But I'm gonna just use the muzzle region. So so all the face shrink, all the mesh here of the mouth shrink wraps to this. But unfortunately, I have wave painting here for the lips. I need to delete this. This is part of the setup. Shrink wrap. What is shrink wrap? Lip inside. I don't know, but let's delete all that. That is the last one. These others are... No, this is also old stuff. No, I need to real wave paint. Okay, so transfer data from here, waves, transfer waves, vertex groups. No, what happened? Yeah, okay. Nearest face interpolated by name. All layers. So what's going on here? Let's make sure on rest position here. Transfer waves. Maybe I've made something. Yeah, no, I think I didn't click anything. Auto transform, maybe this. Okay, so now this has got these waves. Strangely, it's not getting the whole mesh. Oh, I deleted all the bad. This is very bad. Okay, so apparently I've lost all the waves when I was I have to append the waves from previous file. Yeah, no, that's a bit too boring. So I've just destroyed all the weights of my mesh. I have plenty of... so I have to recover them, but I don't want to overlap what I've already done. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna stop it now, but we've made some progress here, so let's check. Basically, rewave paint, mouth lips, yeah, sort of. Mouth lips rest position must be stretched. Now this we didn't do, but mechanism mouth bones, no. There's somewhere arcades stretching forever. I was doing this. This I sort of solved because we simplified the muzzle mesh. Traditional left rename lips bone, yes, rewave, retake, rest for and restructure their relations, control. Yeah, so all this sort of we got. I think this is just unnecessary. It will be experimental. I don't think I need that, so basically urgent recover the without overriding the new lips. Vertex lips, that's it. So that's it, folks. So we made some progress here on the mouth rig. We are getting some cool expressions, but there are too many things yet to be available. This is kind of blurry right now how the direction it is going, but it's as soon as the expressions are getting good and this list is being completed, then eventually this should be solved piece by piece, and in the end this should be good enough. I think if I take this whole week I can solve this thing fairly well. Maybe in the end of 1 week, if I'm lucky, in less than 1 week, but in 1 week certainly it's plausible. Great expressions are already plausible, but that maybe not for the teeth and but possibly also that. I have an experiment to do also on that, and then most expression for the mouth should be available then. So that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow or another day. We're continuing doing this and something that I'll be doing offline. Take care and happy blending, folks. See ya.